May I introduce myself, your lordship? Squire Truman of Trueleaf by Cantankeron. Your humble servant.
Trueleaf. The Baron has indeed invited quite an illustrious crowd. And so we meet, Squire Truman.
But of course, ask away. Pardon me for speaking so frankly, but I couldn't care less what she thinks. That's outrageous. A gentleman does not talk about financial matters in the company of a lady. I really don't understand why this despicable individual was even invited. And that goes for a few others here as well. Not including these two beauties, of course. But of course, ask away. Dadjin of Nadoret has many friends, and I'm glad to be one of them. He most recently befriended the former Imperial Chancellor, Onswin of Ravensmouth. And as you can tell by this magnificent banquet, the Baron is a very rich man. And he is nearly as generous as I am. But of course, ask away. And why not? The young ladies are beautiful, the conversation pleasant, and the servants are more than willing to quench my thirst for good wine.
Indeed. You are quite right, Squire.
What? But my dear sir, at your age, well, I mean, I was just talking to these ladies. I'm sure you'll excuse me. But of course, ask away. Oh, well, a little adventure. I accompanied a lady out onto the balcony earlier. We think we heard someone crying out from the gorge below the castle. The guards told us that they were the cries of harpies, those horrid chimeras, winged women with neither arms nor legs. Who would create such useless creatures? The entrance to the balcony is over there at the end of the hall, but the doors are locked now. Apparently, the Baron is preparing a gift on the balcony as we speak. But of course, ask away. Well, I consider myself to be very well informed. The Baron is always good for a surprise, and the guest list for his banquet is no exception. But I would stay well clear of the good Lady Mina of the Mount. If you spend just a few minutes in her company, she'll never stop spreading lies about you, which she will probably do in any case. Yes, that pretentious laugh of hers, it's unbearable. Unlike these two beautiful ladies here. But of course, ask away. Well, but I would... Yes, but of course, ask away. Really. You have style, I must say. Telling me so bluntly about Mina of the Mountain's lies.
How can I help you? Thank you. I will do my best. I don't know. Only the like I said. Thank you. I will do my best.
Has something bad happened, if I must? Yes, I too have been somewhat concerned. Not without reason, it would seem. I could choke on a troll cherry and suffocate. A relative of mine was killed when his cook forgot to skin the venison properly. That's true, unfortunately. People always misunderstand me. She probably knows my family. Several of them lost their lives under the most ridiculous circumstances. Perhaps I can change the honorable lady's mind about us. But I'll probably just embarrass myself by slipping in a puddle of wine. I have enough to work.
Can I do? Yes, of course. According to the manuscript, that's outrage. What about me? Sir, yes, of course.
Yes, please. All right then. Just this one, please. Feel free.
I really couldn't say, dear.
Oh, the plant. Of course. Why not? Uh-huh, she does she? What exactly did she say? That's most interesting. Thank you. I suppose it's time for Mina and I to have a little chat. But tell me, what do you think of my gown? my, what have we here? You have the heart of a cavalier and the tongue of a seducer. I like you. The next time my good friend Castan Gamblack throws one of his famous banquets in Ferdok, I will make sure you receive an invitation. Of course. Why not? Thank you again for warning me about the Lady of the Mountain. Hopefully the Baron will appear soon and lend a little spirit to the banquet.
It is a great honor to welcome so many guests to my halls on this day. Yes, and I'm sure you will excuse my late arrival. My most recent conquest demanded my immediate attention. She is, without a doubt, the most beautiful creature in all the world. May I present to you my very own, truly unique, Mora.
Mora? I don't believe it. With Dajan?
At last, I can finally catch a glimpse of the person who is responsible for this whole mess.
Ah, more guests. I don't remember sending you an invitation. Who are you?
Ardo of Borstok. How interesting to meet you in person. I've heard plenty about you, Dajan.
Really? But then, who hasn't heard of me? What was your name again? Borstok?
That's right. I'm sure you know my name in connection with Rudo's shield.
You are the guardian of the Imperial insignia. A position of great responsibility, I'm sure. I take it your family enjoys the favor of His Magnificence the Emperor.
Indeed we do. The twin virtues of loyalty and honor are held in high esteem by my family. I take my responsibility very seriously.
Of course, of course. You must tell me more about this. I'm sure the ladies will understand if we retire to discuss this in private.
That's most agreeable. We should speak openly and frankly with one another. I have a number of questions to put to you.
So, nobody will disturb us here, my dear Palatine.
Very good, Dajan of Nadoret. I charge you with committing treason against your rightful lord, collaborating with criminal elements, and conspiracy of theft. What do you have to say in your defense?
But I am merely fulfilling my destiny. I must have the title. It is my birthright. I'm sure you understand. After all, you too belong to one of the ancient noble houses. It is the result that matters, and I'm sure that you, of all people, will understand that. You didn't really think that you could put an end to my plans here in my magnificent castle, did you?
Don't be too sure of yourself, Dajan. Entire civilizations have been brought down by pride.
You appear to have underestimated me. Or did you truly think that your accusations would be more persuasive than a cap?
Ramming a metal stake through his heart might be more persuasive, Ardo.
I must say you are rather stubborn, aren't you? But I'm sure you wouldn't want to shed any blood so close to my guests, most honorable Palatine.
No. I won't risk besmirching my good name for the sake of someone like you.
Yes, I thought as much. Well then, guards! Disarm these gentlemen, escort them to my dungeon, and make them comfortable in one of the more spacious cells. Understood?
Don't resist. This is no place for a battle. Dajan, remember my words. Your greed will be your downfall.
Yes, of course. I have an appointment with the Master. It would be impolite of me to keep him waiting after all he has done for me. So, if you'll excuse me.
Greetings, gentlemen. As I am sure you are aware, we have a very strict dress code down here. The better your behavior, the fresher your meals will be. Yelling, screaming, and other disturbances will be punished with starvation, which is a good way to solve that problem. And since I'm a generous man and I like to give our newcomers a warm welcome, here. Don't eat it all at once. Oh, and don't even think of escaping. You'll never dig your way out of this castle with your bare hands. No matter how desperate you might be, these walls are stronger.
What a character. The jailer's welcome surprise is rotten fish.
And trusting your plan landed us behind bars.
The Baron thinks he's incapacitated us. This gives us the chance to keep searching for the crown. Those bars won't keep us here for long, my friends. I'm not as young as I once was. All this excitement could cause my heart to fail. Your cries for help would certainly lure the jailer into the cell. Let's look and see if there's any way to improvise weapons of some kind. Tell me when you're ready.
Don't do that!
Ready?
New orders?
Yes?
Yes? Attack formation!
Don't do that!
Ready on call.
Yes? Hua!
Yes!
Ready. Attack! Yes?
I am ready!
Bring 'em!
Don't do that!
New orders?
Invoco Elementum!
At your signal!
A simple task.
I am ready! Yes? Hua! Attack formation!
Yes?
Okay. I pledge obedience. At your signal!
What do you want? On guard!
I am ready!
Yes?
At your signal!
By Fex.
New orders, you do. Don't do that!
What do you want?
At your orders. Hua! For the Emperor! New orders?
Stars. Yes?
At your signal! Yes? I pledge obedience!
What do you want?
New orders?
Yes?
Yes? Attack! For the Emperor!
I am ready!
New orders?
What do you want?
At your orders. Attack formation!
Yes? Haha!
At your signal!
Yes? I pledge obedience.
Don't do that! Easy. I am ready! Consider it done.
At your orders. All right.
What do you want?
Okay.
Ready on call.
At your orders. Consider it done.
What do you want?
Don't do that. Yes?
Yes?
Ready. All right. Yes.
A simple task.
At your order. Don't do that.
Very well. Easy. Very well.
Okay. Yes. I am ready. Yes.
New orders?
Yes.
Yes?
Don't do that.
Yes? Will be done.
I am ready.
you want?
At your signal! At your orders. Okay. Don't do that.
Yes.
Invoco Elementum!
I'll do it.
I am ready! At your orders. For the Emperor! Hua! At your signal!
Stars! What do you want? Yeah!
Attack!
Don't do that! Ready on call. Haha!
I am ready!
Bring 'em!
At your signal!
Ready on call. Yes?
Yes!
Invoco Elementum!
Ready. Yes?
Yes?
At your signal! Okay. Ready. Okay. Yes.
Leave me be, Dajin. I'll never belong to you. Who are you? Kano, is that really you?
Mora, I'm here, to take you back to Havina. You are the Queen of the Thieves. You've won.
Who are you calling queen? I'm the Baron's prisoner, my dear. By Fex, I didn't think anyone would ever find me here, but you did it.
I know you. You were one of the maids in my household. The new maid that... So you are Mora. It was you who stole the crown.
Forgive me, your lordship. What I did was more than foolish. It was a game that got out of hand. But the fact that you have come here to save me proves that you are indeed a man of honor.
I told my companions that the thief had eyes which glittered brighter than the stars in Fex's sky. And that was something they wanted to see for themselves, my dear.
Well, what's happened cannot be undone. I think that, like Kano, you should have the opportunity to make good the damage you have caused, Mora.
I would be delighted. But I don't know all of your companions yet.
And I am Yakon Zagor of Festum. How do you do? I'm sure you have plenty to tell us.
I would be glad to answer any questions you might have about what happened. The man who hired my services wanted to extort a large sum of money from you, my Lord Palatine. He offered me a handsome reward, and of course there was the fame associated with carrying out a grand coup. I'm sure you have... The pirates' ambush was part of the Baron's plan, as was the journey to Castle Nadoret. After that, Dajin hid me here because Coldstone made it clear that he wanted me dead.
If it wasn't just plain greed that saved you, you could almost be grateful. Although I'm sure he hoped to receive some kind of reward in return for his compassion.
I'm sure you have...
Right now, we need to know where the crown is located.
I once spied it in his treasure chamber. The Baron took me there one night to show me his jewels.
Show us the way. I must retrieve the crown before it's too late.
There's a hidden entrance to the treasure chamber down in the dungeon. After you.
At your orders. I pledge obedience. Attack formation.
Yes!
What do you want? On guard!
At your signal!
Yes?
Don't do that!
Your orders. Attack formation!
Yes!
Invoco Elementum!
Yes?
All right. I'll take care of it.